यो अंत सुखो अंतरारामस तथा अंत ज्योतिरेव यः स योगी ब्रह्म निर्वाणम ब्रह्म भूतो अधिगच्छति. Hello friends, this is the 24th shlok of the 5th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this shlok in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the shlok says, Yo anta sukho antararamas, which means one who enjoys his inner happiness, tatha anta jyotir evayah, which means, and also the inner light, sa yogi brahma nirvanam, which means that yogi attains brahma nirvana. Brahma bhuto adhigacchati, which means by going to Brahma element. So in this shlok, Shri Krishna is telling Arjun that the person who is happy in his inner happiness and who is basking in his inner light, that person is actually a yogi who attains Brahman by going or by attaching to the Brahman element. So, inside all of us, there is a flow of happiness which is flowing all the time, and this flow only gets restricted sometimes because of the external influences, and that is when basically we become unhappy. So in shlok 21 we already discussed about the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous system, wherein we learned that our default state actually is the parasympathetic nervous system, wherein we are satisfied and we experience a deep sense of satisfaction when we are in that state. When we experience some external stimuli which actually disturbs us, then this parasympathetic nervous system becomes disturbed and our body enters into the sympathetic nervous system, which is the state of excitement where we are making adjustment to the external stimuli that is coming to us. So this parasympathetic nervous system, which is the nervous system state where we are feeling this deep sense of satisfaction, is our default state, and that is what actually corresponds to this flow of happiness which is going on inside us all the time. And when we experience some external stimuli, this flow of happiness is disturbed. That is actually what is meant by the activation of the sympathetic nervous system, wherein we become excited and we are making adjustments to the external stimuli. So the same thing is what Shri Krishna is talking over here, that when a person is enjoying the inner flow of happiness inside us and he is basically situating himself in the inner light, wherein this inner light is meant by our inner divinity, which is Atma, which is Brahman. So when a person is enjoying that state, then that person is the one who is attaining Brahman Nirvana. Nirvana actually means freedom, or you can say freedom from bondage. So when a person is enjoying that inner state of the flow of happiness, then that person is actually independent, that person is free. And the idea over here again is basically that this gets disturbed when we get disturbed by the external stimuli. So when we free ourselves from these external stimuli, when we are not really affected by these external stimuli, that is when we are able to sustain this free flow of happiness going inside us. So when you look at this whole thing, you can clearly understand that it is the external stimulus which is actually the cause of the blockage of this inner flow of happiness that is going inside us. And this external stimulus comes to us when we attach ourselves to the body, and that is what actually bondage is. So when a person frees himself from this bondage, then that person actually is not affected by the external stimulus because he is not really attaching himself to the body. He is free from his body. And as soon as that happens, then the person situates himself in his inner divinity, which is Atma, which is Brahma, which is the absolute, which is the source of this entire creation. which is your own very sense, which is Atma. So, when a person situates himself in this inner divinity, he is free from his body, he is free from the external stimulus. Then these external stimulus don't really affect him so much, and he can stay happily in this inner light, which is the parasympathetic nervous system, which is where we are feeling that deep sense of satisfaction, where we are happy, we are truly happy basically. So that is the idea that is presented over here, that a person can attain this eternal happiness when he does not attach with this body, when he can create this separation from his body, when he situates himself in his inner divinity, which is Atma, which is Brahma. That is what we should all try to attain. So that is basically true happiness, and we all can attain it. That source of happiness is present inside all of us, it's present to us all the time. It's just that due to our ignorance we are attaching with our body, and we are causing all the problems that we face in our life. So that is the message that Sri Krishna has presented in this shlok. I hope that I have explained this shlok well to you. With that, I'll close this video. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.